Hey everybody, happy Tuesday afternoon. And if you see this later, hope you're having a good week wherever you might be. And it's Tuesday, it's early in the week, and I'm about to enter a meeting or go into a couple meetings. And I don't need to share where they are or what they're about, but there's going to be some difficult conversations had in these meetings. And it's early in the week, and I've already had a couple of tough conversations needed. Nothing end of the world, nothing that bad, but it got me thinking, and I wanted to throw this out there to the community, is are you avoiding any difficult conversations? And I've done it even recently, and I was thinking about things over this past weekend. I knew I had a couple of things coming up this week that might lead to interesting talk and some issues and things and dynamics that I wanted and needed to face. And it's well underway, and it's happening, and all of us need to be more proactive in seeking out and having those difficult conversations, not because we want to be combative or get into discussions that are combative in nature or antagonistic per se, and nothing with that kind of intent behind it. But we need to address and face the issues and the topics that need addressing, and we can't avoid them. And we talk about this a lot, that it is our inclination as people, the way we're wired, to stay safe and stay comfortable. Stay safe and stay comfortable. So a lot of times, especially at work, because sometimes it's a little easier, right? Isn't it a little easier sometimes to have the hard conversations with a loved one, with a family member, with a boyfriend or girlfriend or a spouse or a close friend, but we avoid it because we know them a lot better and we're around them and we're a little more comfortable with them, but we avoid them when it comes to work in our professional career a lot more often. So my question to you is, are you avoiding difficult conversations? If so, why? And I want you to think about 2 or 3 layers deep. Think about why are you avoiding that conversation? What's the reason in here? Is it a fear? Is it a limiting belief? Is it because you have a story in your mind that you don't think the outcome is going to be productive? So think about what conversation, meeting, anything along those lines that you're avoiding because of limiting beliefs and fears around not wanting to have a difficult conversation. And here's the thing. This is the apex of the story that I wanted to share. So I've already had one really difficult conversation this week, and it started over email, and it culminated earlier today in a phone call, and the result was great. The result was really, really good. Often if we confront and face the difficult or awkward or uncomfortable topic at hand, because we avoid these uncomfortable topics like the plague, if we address them and have a really good two-way conversation where we're listening and we're empathetic and we're understanding of the other person's point of view, normally the result is really, really good. The result and the outcome are really good. So think about that. What difficult conversation are you avoiding? All right, and I would love if you could share in comments in this video. Share any thoughts around that. What difficult conversations. You don't even need to get too specific about, certainly not who it's with or even what it's about, but acknowledge and owning up to and being accountable and saying, yeah, you know what, I have been avoiding it or been putting off this conversation. So think about that. That might help you, and jump in and have the conversation. And like I said, normally the result is really good. Sometimes it's just, both people are a little uncomfortable or the group is a little uncomfortable, but stuff we got to work through, okay? So I've already had a couple this week. Number one was with a good result. I'm hoping today, and I feel confident that we'll have good results. What results are you going to produce when you have your difficult conversations? Get out there and have one. It'll help you. It'll help your career, and don't avoid them. Don't avoid them all the time. All right. See you soon. Bye. Comment, share.